Well, Julie, federal and local law enforcement agencies were on the same page that they would be working together in this investigation, but that is no longer the case. And this comes as political leaders continue sharing different perspectives about what happened yesterday. The investigation into the killing of 37-year-old Renee Good by an ICE officer in Minneapolis will now solely be conducted by the FBI. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says the FBI notified them that local investigators will no longer have access to case files, scene evidence, and interviews from witnesses. The BCA says this led them to reluctantly withdraw from the investigation.
That it feels now that Minnesota has been taken out of the investigation, it feels very, very difficult that we will get a fair outcome. And I say that only because people in positions of power have already passed judgment.
Governor Tim Walz demanding that Minnesota be granted access to all evidence.
And I just want to make this as clear as possible to everyone. Minnesota must be part of this investigation.
Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem views the situation differently.
They have not been cut out. They don't have any jurisdiction in this investigation.
Noem doubled down today that Jonathan Ross, the ICE agent who shot and killed Good, followed his training.
They were impeding our law enforcement operations, which is against the law. And when they demanded and commanded her to get out of her vehicle several times, she did not.
Vice President J.D. Vance calling Good's death a, quote, tragedy of her own making.
The reason this woman is dead is because she tried to ram somebody with her car and that guy acted in self-defense. That is why she lost her life, and that is the tragedy.
Hennepin County Sheriff Dewana Witt released a statement saying this decision from the FBI to withhold evidence from the BCA is, quote, deeply concerning. We reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office to understand why the federal government has decided to deny the BCA this evidence, but have not received a response back. Julie.
All right. Thank you, Joe.